Good morning. This is Tracy, and I just completed a live uh, on the energy exchange required in Reiki. And as I finished it, something happened and it disappeared, and the content was no longer available. So I'm not going to redo the whole thing, but I'll touch over a couple of points that I said before real quick. All right, the purpose of the energy exchange. Let's get back to this again. And maybe some more people will join this time. When Mikao Usui first began Reiki, he went to the beggar's quarters and he gave it away for free. He quickly realized that the same people were coming back for healing again and again, and determined that when you do Reiki for free, people are not as committed to their own healing and they don't get the same benefit out of it. And from that point on, he began charging for Reiki. Most of us have learned this in our Reiki training, but feel some resistance to it. We started Reiki because we want to help ourselves and others to heal. And sometimes it can feel wrong to ask for something in return when we're giving someone help that we have, it took money, it took a lot of time and monetary investment for me to learn Reiki, but now it's something I take from the world around me. I channel it from the universe. It's a free, there for everyone energy, so it can feel uncomfortable to charge people for it. But again, I did invest money and time in learning to do this, and I have found that when I give Reiki away for free, there is often not the same commitment to healing that someone will have if they pay for it. There is other ways that it doesn't have to be a monetary exchange. There are other ways that people can make an energy exchange for Reiki. A monetary exchange just is simplest for most people because it's something we need. As practitioners, we need money to live just like everybody else, so it's a practical exchange, but it's not the only one that's available. I have taken exchanged Reiki sessions with other practitioners, and I've exchanged Reiki sessions with tarot readers for readings. Really, any other kind of service can be traded. And there's other even simple things like, if you really enjoyed this, you want another treatment, I'd be happy to do that, but can you do this for me? Can you share my page? Can you make sure you leave a good review? There's lots of ways that people can give something in return for the Reiki that they're receiving. I have gotten some criticism because I will offer a first session for free. When you book an appointment with me, if you use the coupon code first free, and that's all capital letters, first dash free, I give a first distance session for free to anyone so that they can try it without monetary risk. I do this because I consider the trust that they are putting in me to actually send the session part of the energy exchange. But once they experience that and they've learned that they can trust me, then I do expect some other kind of exchange. Now, I will offer discounts to people who I feel really need it, and I am willing to accept offers from other people. If someone gets a hold of me and they say, I really need this treatment, but I can't afford this right now, I will negotiate with them and try to work out some other kind of exchange. But I believe that it is important to have something in place to inspire that commitment to their own healing. If someone has put their money up for a service, they're more likely to do their part in making sure that they get that much money out of it. they're not going to go home and engage in the same behaviors that made them sick in the first place if they're paying money to try to get over that sickness. It's going to be more important to them to stay healthy, so they don't have to keep going back, and they don't have to keep putting money or some other kind of energy into this problem. That being said, I do understand that it can be a hard thing to come up with. When you're really struggling, it's tough to come up with money that is just for your own benefit. And I know, as a single mother in the past, I had to put my own needs on the back burner quite a bit to take care of my kids and to make sure that they were all right and that all the bills were paid. And at that time in my life, there is no way I could have or would have wanted to invest in a Reiki session. If someone had come to me and said, hey, I have this great opportunity, this way that I can heal you and help you get over this, but it's going to cost you $60 a session, I would have laughed and said, no way, I can't afford that, because I could not have imagined it having the amount of value that it did in my life. And at that point, I needed to take care of my physiological needs first and my children's. And the hierarchy of needs, you have to make sure that your physiological needs are met, your food, shelter, warmth, and then your safety needs. Then you start getting to the point where you can worry about things like taking care of your mental health and your physical health. And if those other needs aren't met first, we just can't make the investment. I understand that. So I am willing to negotiate. If anyone feels like this is something they need and they can't afford it, please contact me and we'll try to work something out. But that being said, the energy exchange is important. There has to be something. I need some kind of offer of, what can you do? What do you feel like you can put into this to help solidify your commitment to healing? What would that take? What would it look like? So that's all I really have to say about this today. This time, I think I went a little longer. Last time I went to some more details, but hopefully this time the video will save, and maybe I can catch some people watching the replays because it doesn't seem to be very busy today. All right, I will talk to you again soon. Love and light. Have a wonderful day.